Okay, well, I'll always say ingat. Ingat lagi. Take care of yourselves always and love yourself.
Writer PH Studios.
Hi everyone. So
Your
nice to
voice,
meet
girl.
you.
What's
I'm
up?
I'm Queenie. I'm 19.
I'm Lillian. I'm also 19.
I'm Ilana. I'm 18.
I'm Olivia. I'm 20.
I'm Kylie. I'm 18. And we are
Boys World!
Yeah.
Just have a
So how are you ladies doing?
All right.
The audience. Hello. We never hear that.
Soundboard.
That's amazing.
It's a
Soundboard.
Nice. So how are you ladies doing?
Amazing. We just moved into our new house.
Yeah, chaos.
So chaos getting settled in, but it's great.
And our live show is tomorrow, which is crazy to think about, but we're so excited. Yeah.
So how do you feel that you're having your first ever EP now being performed live across the world?
We're just so excited that we get to bring the songs to life, okay? Because it's like one thing to hear it on the EP and to think of things in your head, but then it's another like to see us actually do it and connect, and do a little dance, have our outfits on. So we just can't wait.
Yeah, it's been a goal of ours since we became like a group. So it's great.
No, yeah, definitely. Because I mean, we've been following your whole career ever since October, since the launch of Girlfriends, and then Wingman, and then Tiptoe, and then of course the last two tracks in your EP, which is Touched by an Angel and Relapse. And could you tell us more about like what's the story behind those last two tracks?
Yeah. So Relapse, fun fact is we've had that song. That's the first ever demo we've ever gotten from our team, and we're just now releasing it. And it's kind of like our baby. It's a power ballad. It's basically like you're in a toxic relationship and you're going back and forth. And it's kind of like I feel like everyone who's been in that kind of situation can really relate to it. It's a very relatable song, as well as Touched by an Angel, where it's like, okay, you know your worth, you don't need them. But the whole EP as itself is an emotional cycle. But yeah.
She said it.
Yeah, it's a story.
That's it.
So would you say like the stories behind the EP are from your own experiences?
I would say I've experienced a lot.
Oh yeah.
in the EP.
We've experienced what goes on in the EP, I think. Girlfriend, our friendship. I feel like our friendship definitely inspired that song. And Wingman with our own aesthetics,
I think every song we record, we have to like be able to connect to it and relate to it.
Exactly.
Or else like, why are we singing that,
Oh no, yeah, definitely. Because I mean, of course, you're able to translate all that into like dance and everything, like all your feelings are just there in the music videos. But how's it feel? Because I know you ladies have mentioned before that dancing wasn't something that was natural to some of you. Like, how did you guys feel about dancing in these music videos and learning the moves?
Yeah. That's just like another aspect that we wanted to incorporate, and that's like huge for us because as long as like we sing, we feel like singing is an expression like dance is too, and it's so fun seeing the fans and the stars try to do the dances after us or like the dance cover. So we feel like dance is like huge deal for us because it shows like our connection, the energy, the friendship. So they're both equal, really.
Awesome. Yeah, I really see that here and also in the music videos. And to continue on, I'm going to share a snippet of Relapse and then we can move on to the media asking questions.
Yeah, we've gone back and forth with like studios where it's like, okay, do we go to the actual studio? Do we have the studio at the house? Do we have the studio at the office?
Yeah.
So it's been kind of like a map on where the recording is gonna be just because of the pandemic, but it's gone smoothly and we're here now.
Yeah.
So
That Relapse video, we did our own makeup, which was fun. And hair.
Wow.
So,
Nice. Great. So we have, oh, go ahead.
For the Tiptoe lyric video, we also did our own makeup and our own outfits for that one as well.
So for all the music videos, are you planning now for the next ones? You'll do all your own makeup and your own styling.
I need a little secondhand help.
little help never hurt nobody.
Right.
Smells good.
The
Yeah.
professionals,
Oh, they kill it.
they kill it.
No,
It's nice though to have that in your pocket that you could just pull out and be like, okay, I could do
We-
my own makeup too.
Exactly.
No, of course, you'll be able to just sit back, relax, take whatever juice you need to, have someone else do your makeup, so you get to enjoy the rest of your day as well.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a question here from Ryder PH Studios from Jojo Paneligan. How do you settle artistic differences if there are any?
Mm.
That's a good one.
We have foot rules, like majority is a huge one for us, and we always try to like hear each other out too. And it's not a yes or a no or like a definite answer. We're like, oh, like how do you feel? Or we try to collaborate or compromise.
Asking
So
why.
asking why.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Like in school, ask
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
So I feel like we are, for somehow we just get each other on like the artistic level, like the music level. But if there's ever something, we're like, okay, let's hear each other out, communicate. Yeah.
So important.
Right. So we also have another question. So May, if you want to ask your question, or would you like me to ask the question for you? Okay, it looks like I'll ask.
Okay.
Right. Here. So while you were out, had a lot of themes of love, but also female empowerment, and still you guys managed to balance these two things in this particular EP. So was that something you guys kept in mind when putting the track list together about promoting girl power and still leaving yourself enough room to explore and talk about love and have that human vulnerability without that undermining your own finesse and capabilities?
We definitely thought of the track list. We definitely thought of like the themes and the songs, but the balance of both worlds just kind of came together perfectly. It wasn't something where like, okay, we need both. We need all types. It just kind of worked out. But we do always definitely think about women empowerment. We think about things that are relatable when it comes to love, relationships, family, and we still have so much more room for growth and explorement and like venture. So we're excited to venture out into other themes and other concepts as well.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, like, and are there going to be other themes that you're also planning to maybe explore through in the next singles or in the next music?
Yeah,
Oh, definitely,
for sure.
yeah.
We're always writing down, like jotting down ideas on what themes we want to give to songwriters and
Mhm.
stuff. And like, I think we'll keep it a secret though, because you know, when you hear our other songs, it'll be a surprise. But we always have ideas. We're so creative.
Always 10 steps ahead.
Yeah.
No, definitely. We have another question here from Punch Liwana, which is having a diverse lineup on your group is commendable, positive, and is a statement in itself. But what is the message in your own words?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
Message.
hard. Because it's like we kind of just live and kind of like be positive and try and do all these things that are great, like whether that's social media or
Yeah.
like our music. And so kind of like saying it out loud is kind of hard. What do you guys think?
Well, I didn't hear the question. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, sorry,
Okay, sorry,
Nigel.
can you
Go.
say it again?
Could you repeat
Sorry.
it again?
Let me repeat it again. Having a diverse lineup on your group is commendable, positive, and is a statement in itself. So, but what is the message in your own words?
The message of our group, like a boy
Yeah, the
group.
message of your group.
Oh, the diversity. I feel like
Yeah.
it just means like different people can get along, and like just because you're different, just because you're from different places or different backgrounds, doesn't mean that like you can't be one and you can't be friends. And I feel like we are proving that every day. Like we have so many differences, but like, hello, we're doing it here.
Yeah.
And you know, people can look up to us whether they look like Queenie or Olivia or Mikayla or me or Lillian,
Yeah.
you know, and they can be like, wow, that's cool. I'm inspired by that. That could be me too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important as well.
So, like, was that something that when you came into KYN or came into Boys World, was that something already initially on your minds that you wanted to push out, like, to inspire people?
Yes.
I mean,
But
yeah.
like, it just happened naturally. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, when Ken KYN, when Ken was looking, you know, for girls for the girl group, they wanted real girls who were authentic and just themselves and kind, genuine people. I think that was most important. Even like it wasn't even so much as like the most talented girls. It was just, you know, they have to be genuine people and relatable and just
And
sweet
passionate.
and
Yeah.
passionate. And so it just came together so naturally because we were all that way at home,
Mhm.
and then we got together,
Yeah.
and it just worked out so perfectly.
Yeah.
And we all ended up wanting to just inspire, and we have the same vision for this
Mhm.
group.
So with that, was did you have to send auditions or something to Kin, or did they personally find you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They all found us
yeah.
through Instagram, and yeah, it was more. It wasn't really like your typical audition. They kind of just DM'd us, and then we were like, "Hi, who are you?"
Yeah.
And then at some point, we all at different times flew down to meet them, and it was a very mutual decision. Like, do you want to be in a girl group? Do you want to be here with these
Yes.
people?
Yes.
Like, we all met each other.
Do you
so
click?
The chemistry,
Yeah.
it was
The
super important.
synergy, you know.
I can't imagine anybody else.
No.
Like we're just, it's so perfect.
I also can't imagine being without this label. Like this label,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a blessing to us. Like from the jump,
Yeah.
they were very kind, very sweet, and seemed very genuine, and knew that we're here for each other. We're not just here for like
No,
typical
exactly,
typical industry things that you might think of.
Yeah.
So it was a great kind of like first impression on the music industry when it comes to this label.
Everyone we work
Yeah.
with is so passionate about us and just so excited for our growth and for us to just, thrive. So that's really important to us as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're all here to support you girls and just to take over the world and everything. But like when you ladies started, like was the chemistry how did the chemistry work? Did you all meet up already together, already got to know each other immediately, or did it, of course, I mean it takes time to get to know one another, but was that chemistry you feel was already there in the beginning?
Yes, I feel like it was ordained from above or below or from wherever you want. Because like this is how it was. Queenie, me, who you, Lil, E, Liv. And we all
Yeah.
we all like met at different times, like for a minute I was already living in LA, so I met Lillian, we met up. So we had our little click there. Not click, we clicked there. And then me and Queenie, where were you?
We met at the office.
We met on the office. So like I feel like everyone just had their opportunity to meet up with each other. Some of them got
Different
thrown in
times.
at the end, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But like still,
Me?
yeah. Even when that happened, we like looked at her soul and we genuinely were like,
We
how is
want
this
her.
going?
Yeah.
And she was
Guys.
amazing.
And we went to the movies that weekend where we all
In the van.
the Avengers.
I remember you guys were looking at the map of the mall trying to find the
Yeah.
AMC theater.
And
There's so much bonding.
It feels like we can't get any closer because we literally
Yeah.
lived together for
Yeah.
like 2 years. It's gonna be 2 years this month.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
3 days.
Yeah.
4 days.
But,
It'll be our 2 years.
but I'm sure we will get closer because we're learning new things about each other
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like we know each other so well and we're each other's best friends. We're like sisters,
Yeah.
but you're always learning.
Exactly.
And
And
growing.
Yeah, we gotta be 50. Reunion tour.
Thank
Reunion
God.
tour.
Reunion tour. We'll have that definitely when all of this is over. So actually, with that, definitely. I mean, with all your chemistry and everything. So one of the questions as well is, how much input do you guys have in terms of like providing in songwriting and also producing? Because some of you have also created some, if not all of you, have created original songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a process. We're constantly learning. Some of us have written songs before, because they love it, and some are more interested in like vocal production. I know she loves that, and like it's just a constant creative teamwork. I don't know how to put it. We're still new, and we're still new to the industry, and we're constantly learning and trying to be sponges as much as possible. So right now, we sent journals before, which is the EP. I feel like we've inspired the songs on there, as we said.
And we just recently sent like a huge list
Yeah.
of like song concepts and other songs that we could turn into. Like we just sent a whole bunch of different ideas to
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
different camps, Gino and Taylor. So
Yeah.
Yeah, even like reinventing songs, like covers, like every step of the way we're in it. All right, we poke
Yeah.
our nose in it. We'll always be in it, and I think we're just so grateful for that because I feel so much freedom, liberty with this kid.
We do.
Yeah.
We're holding hands through this.
Mm-hmm.
No, definitely. And I mean, not just that. I mean, like you said, you girls have been living together for over 2 years. So you're just finding out more and more and more and just getting closer together and being more to each other than just friends. You ladies are family.
Oh, 100% family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that hit when you said
I know it hits
Wait,
when
we
Nigel
are
says it.
family because we live together.
Stop the epiphany moment.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, we do live together.
And we
in a
live together.
minivan.
So my Ian from My Chart PH Newsroom wants to ask a few questions.
Yes, I will ask the questions right now. So, since pretty much is that boy band where they're in the same manager, is there a possibility to collab with them anytime soon? And also, and the second question is, if you were given an opportunity to do a world tour, where would be the first stop?
Okay.
Those are good questions.
Those are great questions.
Let's hit
Yeah.
it.
I think when it comes to Pretty Much, I think they're so talented. We don't
Yeah.
know yet if there will be a collaboration, but I think like a boy band and a girl band
Would be so cool.
would be so cool because I feel
They're
has
done.
anyone even done that?
I don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't
Maybe
think
Boys
so.
World will be the first.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
they're really talented.
Yeah.
Talented, literally. But for the world tour, I don't know, guys. What's the first stop? What's the first stop? That's a hard
I
question.
hate when people ask this because, well, not
I
you.
suggest the Philippines.
I'm gonna say the Philippines.
That's our
I
answer.
mean, yeah,
Right, that's-
obviously we gotta go there.
Also,
Yeah.
it would just be so cool to go to like the places where we're from, like just all the different states and like the Philippines. Yeah. So, it would just be nice.
And we can see each other's houses.
Yeah.
There's just so many places we want to go.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say, to be fair, what would be those top 5 places? So it could be one for each of you.
Oh well, for
Oh.
me it's definitely it's hard because I'm from San Francisco as well, the Bay Area, but I would have to say the Philippines for me.
I would have to say New York.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Idaho, say those.
Brazil.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't want Ohio's boring. Grass.
I thought we
I
were
love.
saying
Oh,
places.
hometowns. Ohio. OH.
Oh.
You do that in a grocery store in Ohio,
They
like
say that.
everybody will say, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because we're neighboring
Yeah.
states.
We're from each other.
Oh my god.
I don't know what the question was, but I want to go to Japan. But if that's not
Yeah.
the question, then I'm from Michigan.
for world tour.
yeah, for the world tour. For the world tour.
Yes.
There it is. Okay, good.
That was.
And then Vaughn Belenario from One News PH. I believe you'd also like to ask a question.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Yeah, nice to see you virtually. I just want to ask you girls, because since we're still on pandemic right now, how are you dealing up with this pandemic as girls, professionally, and as a group?
Oh wow.
That's a great question. Thank you for
Yeah.
asking.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
Because usually we would go to these places person to person. And I feel like this has been like in a way of a training for the moment that we actually do have to go to people and like talk to them, person to person. So it was a good. It was
before. Person to person.
I think it's face to face.
Face to face.
Face. So yeah, I feel like it's just been us practicing.
It's a
and
learning curve,
exploring.
yeah. Also, we've just grown so much.
Yeah.
When the pandemic first started, we all got to actually go home to where we're from, and like for a few months actually, and it was our first time like being away from each other for that long in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So that was even nice. I feel like these versions of ourselves are just, we've grown together, and we've gotten
Yeah.
closer,
Yeah.
and even our just creative side has really just.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
picking up new hobbies left
Yeah.
and right too. We
Yeah.
got all this time on our hands.
Yeah, we've realized like we don't really have many outside friends besides each other. So it's like it's
Quality
nice
over
having
quantity.
each other. Exactly, quality over quantity, and
Oh,
this is great
wow.
quality
This is great quality right here.
right here.
These girls are great.
Yeah,
Top
thank you
tier.
for that question.
Yeah. One more question. So, how did your music create so much fun and it brings so much joy to you as a group in coping up with this pandemic? Because aside from the physical contact with your friends, that is so much a kudos to all of you. So, how did your music brings you closer together amidst the pandemic?
we all had to go through filming it together and navigating through a space that was, trying to understand how to still create content within a pandemic happening. So I think leaning on each other during the time has brought us closer together while we're filming the videos, recording the music, because we all get to talk to each other after a long day and, really bounce off of each other and our thoughts.
And I feel like a little thing that is kind of like it doesn't kind of like go past our heads, but it's like when we're in the car, we're usually in our own AirPods and like listening to our own music. But then when we listen to our music on the speaker, we're all just together vibing, yelling out our lyrics, and like I feel like that's something that really brings us together. So.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you so much, girls, and congratulations. Keep
Thank
singing.
you so much. You're
Yes.
so sweet.
That's nice.
All right. Question from We the Public. So from Jello. As a girl group with the distinction of being launched through TikTok, which is largely unheard of, how did you use the platform to your success? And do you also think this is the future?
Oh, it's the future.
It's the future.
TikTok is just so handy dandy with like the algorithm, especially. I feel like it just takes things that are fun and creative and it just throws them in people's faces. So like we're just so grateful that TikTok liked us enough for people to see what we're doing. And I feel like it also like had our friendships because we're showing all of our different aesthetics and people are like, oh my gosh, they're just so cute. Like I'm this one. So TikTok up here. Like it's gonna be crazy, I think, in the future.
Yeah.
Especially like during the pandemic and quarantine, everybody's on their phones.
Right.
That's what the kids do these days. And not even just the kids, like adults, all
Yeah.
ages. And they're on TikTok and they see, oh, this new girl group, Boys World. And then, it just from there, we started growing our fan base and it just worked out perfectly. Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Which led us to
TikTok,
the Instagram.
Yeah.
Right?
TikTok brings us like that relatability that we cannot constantly post. It sets us apart where it's like I feel like back then you weren't really able to relate with whatever like artist you were a fan of, and so TikTok gives the opportunity to so many artists, so many people who want to thrive and be out there in the industry and stuff like that, to be relatable and to be fun and not so serious all the time. So
Yes.
Got a follow-up question regarding TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Have you tried Dalgona Coffee though?
The
What is it called?
Dalgona Coffee. Do you know the Korean coffee thing?
No, I haven't tried that.
I haven't
Is
heard
it
of
trending
that.
right now?
It's trending last year.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't tried
Wait, is
it.
it the coffee that's like whipped and thick?
Is it that?
Yeah, that.
I feel like you have, because you got the whisk thingy that makes the thing foamy.
Wow.
I actually didn't make it.
Oh my gosh, you make it with matcha.
I need to go try that.
I tried it.
That
once,
sounds
but I
good.
I tried it too.
We might try it after today then, I guess.
Shoot.
Thanks
Let's
for
do
that.
a really nice snack.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you can have it for your midnight snack in a few hours.
Yeah.
All right. So a question from Punch again. So he's from Manila Bulletin, which I wasn't able to mention earlier. Like, what part of being in Boys World do you ladies enjoy? I think each of you can say something about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Not me first.
Oh,
Go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
what part do we enjoy the most?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
enjoy it?
Yeah, each of you. We could start with you first, Olivia.
I love that I have someone to talk to. Because I was homeschooled. I was homeschooled from 8th all the way to senior year, and I didn't have a lot of friends. And I moved from all my friends, and I was alone. And so finally having 4 really close best friends has really made my life better.
Aww.
Yes.
Okay. Dang, that's like kind of what my mind is on now too, because I feel like you guys have shown me what real friends are.
Yes.
Because I've had many friends. All right, let's not cry. Let's not cry. Because I'm the complete opposite. I'm not in a bad way as well, because I had many friends, but I feel like not a lot of them were real with me. So it's like, what would you rather have, none or
They
all
were
hecka
fake friends.
that are all fake?
No, I would rather
So you
have
guys
none.
showed me
Is that
what
drink
real
song?
friends were.
Yes.
But I also love the music.
Just to put it out there, the music is like.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was good.
You know what? Just say it.
Am I next?
Yeah, you're next in.
What do you
How do
got?
I follow up with that? Okay, so yeah, those two, because I don't have any friends besides you guys.
Damn.
I think also the interview parts where I can just have somebody else talk.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't know what's going on, or like I have to stop talking because I don't know what's happening with my brain.
Yeah.
So then everyone else can get it.
Handoffs. Okay.
Honestly,
How about
yeah.
you?
You know what? I'm not even ashamed of it. I'm gonna jump on the train because
What
for
train?
me,
Oh,
I feel like I am just so blessed to have this life. And I've been praying for this since I was a little girl. And so the fact that I'm able to do what I'm so passionate about, which is music and dancing too, like all of it, all in one. The fact that I'm able to live this dream life, but not do it alone and have the girls with me is just like, I don't know what I would do without them. And I'm being so serious because I don't know what I would do. Like, I love you all so much. And you know what? I found my future bridesmaids as well. Because
pulling out the
no, like they're gonna be the aunts to my kids. They're just like, I'm sorry, I can go on a whole rant about it, but I love
You
them.
please stop before I start crying.
I'm gonna follow
I thought you guys were laughing at me.
I'm trying not to cry.
Oh my god! You're relaxed. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, genuinely, we all love each other. I think that's the best part about it. I think it really translates. I think people could see that. Wow, they're best friends.
Yeah. Shoot.
Man.
I might as well just leave it. I think that I like. You guys get really I just like that I get to choose when I want to talk to them. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
Like, because we understand.
no, because like I'm not obligated to always talk to you guys all the time.
No.
And I love that I can go to my room
Yeah. And it won't be weird.
and I can come back. And you guys are always there for me at the end of the day.
We are.
And you have to be. Where are you gonna go?
Where are we gonna go?
I'm sorry, y'all.
But no, the thing is, like, also we're so good at communication. We're so respectful of each other. Like, you know, we've gotten through our things, and we always get through. We always do. This is therapy session.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
I forgot this was that question. Unpacked a lot.
I don't know what's happening.
Pandora's box.
Well, I mean, you did answer the question because it was about like what you enjoy about being in boys' world. So apart from the music, I mean, just you all just I don't know. I feel like you all have each other's hearts in your hands and just taking care of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah. So I want to call on next Sir Mario from ABS. I believe he has a question as
Yeah.
well.
Hey.
I like.
Oh my
That's actually really creepy. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
I have a fun question,
Yeah.
but you should answer very honestly.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Who is your most favorite member of the boys' world? You should give us a different
Boys
answer.
World. I'm gonna say the Boys World band because that's the secret member.
That's a paid actress.
That's the eyelash on the carpet.
You don't have favorite.
Olivia, let's start with you.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I'm in the hot
Really
seat.
got- Better say yourself.
You said Olivia, it looks like you do.
Drama.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
myself.
No,
Yeah.
That's
aside
it.
from yourself. Aside from yourself.
The whole group.
We really cannot answer that because it's so equal here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We have no favorites.
We're being very
seriously.
honest with you.
That's the
This
most
is
honest
actually very
answer.
genuine. This
No.
is not like, oh my god, we have to be like we have
Okay.
to be friends. No,
No,
we're
because
genuine friends.
Like I love each of them for different reasons. Like,
Exactly.
and it's not always the same reason. Like I could go to you for this, or you know, it's just
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. Who is the craziest?
Craziest.
Yeah, Queenie.
I
Love
don't
rap.
think I'm the craziest.
No.
I don't think you're the craziest. I'm gonna say craziest as in like
Yes.
bold, big. I'm gonna say Kylie.
Huge.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Psychotic. No, I'm not psychotic, but just out there.
I mean, I'll agree.
She can scream sometimes. She can do hands.
The things that she's
Out
done,
there.
you don't even know.
Yeah.
Oh my
She's
God.
just gonna be an actress later on. She's just preparing.
Oh yeah.
She's just she
Oh.
has to. She's getting ready for these roles.
My plan B career.
No,
actress?
no.
Okay. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drama. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
amazing.
I'll ask a serious question for Queenie. I hope you don't mind. What do you think of the anti-Asian sentiment in the US now?
As
What is
in,
your perception
like, sorry. Say
What
that
is-
one more time.
What is your perception of the anti-Asian sentiment in the US right now?
Well, I feel like it's a very hard topic to speak on. But I personally have not experienced anything crazy in public when it comes to the anti-Asian thing that's going on. But I know many people I know when it comes to like elders, they've definitely experienced this, and I feel like this isn't something that's new. I feel like it's just now being shed light on. Same thing with the Black Lives Matter movement. Like it's not something new. It's just being shown a lot more now. But I'm all about it. I feel like we're all about it as well. When it comes to social media, we're always trying to educate ourselves, trying to speak on it, whether that's Twitter, Instagram. And we're constantly educating ourselves on things that are going on right now in our society, in other countries. But yeah, it's a really hard topic to speak on.
It is.
Okay. Thank you so much. And we'd like to see you here in the Philippines.
Yes, thank you so
Next
much,
week.
Mario.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And definitely, I mean, like with whatever we're going through now, everybody just needs to know, like, we just need to all love each other regardless of what's happening, who you are, what you are, where you are, what you stand for, and everything. Definitely. And especially with the music that you girls are doing, it's like just spreading that love, right?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like our music comes in time, like it's needed most in times like this. You know what I mean? Where it's like we have to bring the fun again, aside from like everything going on, not excusing the fact of everything going on, but also having something to go to after everything that happens in your day and stuff. So
Yeah. So Jamie from Soundcheck Manila has a few questions as well. So Jamie, go ahead.
Hi, hello. Hi. So nice to meet you all. I love your pink hair. Now I want pink hair too.
You want pink hair? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. Because I love your pink hair. Anyways, there's so many other there's many other girl groups around. Like you have like Metal Mix with Harmony. So what kind of flavor do you guys will bring to the industry? As a new girl group, and what do you feel like? Sometimes you can get compared to other girl groups out there.
yeah.
There's so many things that we bring here.
Yeah.
Like if this was a table, it'd be Thanksgiving. I mean, I feel like we have so many different flavors. We all have different, like not just like what we look like, but like who we are as people. We always try to say, everybody, we are different, but you can be a unit. We feel like we dance. We feel like we talk on social issues. We're super like realistic and just relatable. And we feel like we're young, Gen Z. Like there's just so much that's so cool about us, and that we, of course, take inspiration from other girl groups.
Yeah.
They're killing it, and they always will
Yeah.
be. And we support girls, but I feel we're just so different.
It
That's why
is,
It's
yeah.
crazy. It's like a craze.
Especially
Yeah.
since we're a Gen Z, girl group. Back then, there wasn't really that connection with fans through social media where they could see us on a everyday basis, every hour basis or whatever. So using that as a tool to get close to our fans, I feel like that's something that hasn't happened with groups as much before. I know Fifth Harmony, they obviously had a huge fan base, but I feel like it's different, especially with TikTok. We can be even more fun and creative there. So
For Queenie, you are half Filipina, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm mostly Filipina. Yeah.
Mostly Filipina, so you're full Filipina. Have you been here? Yeah, sorry.
I was born in the Philippines.
Oh, and when did you go back to the US?
I went to the US 2007. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're a bit recent. Kinda recent.
Yeah, I wasn't too young, too young.
Are you familiar with Filipino artists here or?
I feel like when okay, it's hard because I barely listen to Filipino music, but I'll watch like Catherine Bernardo movies all the time. And Daniel Padilla, I love them together. They're my iconic couple. So yeah, I'm same thing here. I only watch movies. I barely listen to music, but I feel like the girls don't know too that one of their icons when it comes to Disney Channel is Lea Salonga. She's the singer of like mostly all the Disney channels.
Yeah.
Like Mulan. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Aladdin.
Yeah. You're joking.
Yes, she's Filipina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very talented.
My third and last question would be, what message do you want your group to bring, like overall, or your songs and your group? Would there be like one big overall message? What do you think it would be?
It's in the name, really. Boys World, boys acronym, best of yourself. I feel like that is like, just be yourself. Try and be as confident as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Embrace who you are.
Because you're beautiful and unique in your own way.
Yeah.
Support yourself and others.
Yeah. Always love.
Hold on. Did you mention Catherine and Dan Katniel, right, Queenie?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
About that, what's your favorite Katniel movie?
Oh my god. What is it? Dating again? Was it dating?
He's dating the
gangster.
Yes. All-time favorite. All-time favorite. All right. Of theirs. But there's so many.
All right, I'm done. Thank you. So nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
And,
So nice to meet you.
Good luck on the concert. I hope to meet all of you soon. Definitely, hopefully in the Philippines, and I'll be watching your live stream concerts. I'll be cheering you guys on.
Thank
so
you
great.
so much.
And lastly, I think you guys can do a makeup line maybe in the future since you're also good with your makeup, right? Why not?
Always. Makeup brands are welcome.
Get out your brushes.
Let's write it down.
Shoot.
Yes, why not? Oh, and my last question would be, sorry, are you aware of the Spice Girls? Are you guys inspired by them? Because when I first saw you guys, I remembered Spice Girls because they all have these different personalities. Like the Spice Girls, it's so distinct. So are you fans of them?
Yeah, I mean, we get compared to them a lot. We have been compared to them, and it's almost, it's a compliment because they were so iconic, and even though they weren't a U.S. girl group, still they were worldwide known. And it's very much a compliment, and we feel like we do give off that energy for sure.
Yes, you do.
It's just happened. I mean, because we're all just different, and I mean, hey, Spice Girls, Boys World, what if we meet?
Yeah, are you kidding?
All right, that's it. Final. Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jamie.
Sorry, so many questions.
No worries.
Apologize.
And actually, perfectly on that note, like, I mean, with all the writing that you guys are doing, like May, representing Nylon, wanted to ask, like, for this EP, as far as we know, like, none of you guys were credited as writers. So have you guys ever had songwriting sessions with each other to kind of just explore what kind of stuff you can put together for Boys World?
Yeah, we've explored before. We have explored.
Even if it's like by ourselves, but we've had like songwriting literally sessions where we sit down with Taylor and like we're like, hey, we learn, we riff off of ideas, but like we just want to make sure that we're learning and that we have something good before we start putting it out. You know what I mean? Because we don't want to look like clowns and fools, but we want to like get it together here and then later.
That's our dream in the future, to have a project where we're all the writers of our own music. But right now, that was our first EP, so we're lucky we have a team around us. That's so great.
Are you imagining that maybe you'll do it like a K-pop release, that you'll all each have your own solo or something?
I'm not gonna lie, I love Blackpink. I rewatched the documentary on my flight back to LA. I love them, and Rose, like I feel like she's like my bias. Like I love her so much.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's also an
amazing.
Aquarius, and her recent solo song "On the Ground."
Oh
my
you
God.
love it?
Yes.
Oh my
If we
God.
could like all do that one day and like showcase our individual aesthetics in a song and a video as like a project, that would be like I
I
would
feel
cry.
like we're always embracing like our individuality too.
Yeah,
so
and that would be
making
like an
ourselves
ode
a song,
to our
but, like,
message.
Yeah,
you know?
writing your own song too. Like,
Yeah.
for the song that you release, it'd be like writing your own song. I
Stop.
think that's so cool. It's a great concept.
I definitely, that's so cool.
Yeah, and And actually, Ugel also has something related to that from Manila Standard. So, is it a pressure to individually play and look the part as per how you're described in the PR? Because like you all are described as being savvy or being the one who's the spotlight stealer or the one who's holding all the fashion and everything. Like how pressuring does it feel for you guys to each have that role in a sense?
Yeah, I think it's not crazy because we're kind of just already were like that when we got here. It's not like here you're gonna be the bad girl. Here's your ticket. Like you're gonna be, it was just like we were this, and it just got kind of got amplified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just weird how none of us are really like each other, so we all have our own pockets and never kind of like step on each other's toes when it comes to that, just because we're naturally so different.
Yeah.
Definitely
But-
amplified, but you know,
Definitely
that's what it has to be.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we got like roles, I would go crazy.
No.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It was like you're this, you're this, you're
Also,
this. We
yeah,
change.
yeah.
We're growing. We're so young. We like,
Yeah.
It just worked out.
Yeah, we do like the same things. I feel, and it doesn't ever get in the way. you know?
Yeah.
I feel like we're all very open to communication.
Yeah.
Me? Oh, because I'm like, wait, we do like the same things. I'm like, what's going on? But yeah. Sorry.
No, of course not. I mean, because every person. I feel like it's not just doesn't apply to you girls. Like to anybody in the world. Like they don't want to just be trapped into one role. It's like you're this, like you're a rocker or like you're a gamer. But then, like definitely you want to be like more than that or something.
We're not in a Montana.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't ever want to feel trapped, and no.
That's the last thing Kim would do to us.
No.
Yeah.
If we ever say, oh my gosh, hey, they're like, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Right. So we have a question from Lichelle. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. From Ink Pop. She has a question.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my god, I love your earrings.
Yeah. Myself.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Snaps. That's amazing.
So you kind of touched on this a while ago. You were very vocal about issues like Black Lives Matter and fighting anti-Asian hate crime. And with any sort of activism comes criticism along the way. So how have you dealt with that sort of backlash, especially with the notion that artists and young girls should stay out of politics?
Ooh,
I feel like
good.
what
That makes me
we
wanna fire.
I feel like what we release is the people will attract. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We don't want to attract any hateful people, any people who are negative, who are hateful to each other. We always want to attract supportive people. And we're constantly supporting Black Lives Matter, the anti-Asian, like we're always speaking on that, LGBTQ. So it's like we always want to accept loving people always.
Yeah,
So
that's our whole message, and it
Yeah.
was never really a thing for us. Like, okay, like should we even post about this because like it can, we're worried about what people might think if they don't agree with us and our views. Like it's never about that because that would just be contradicting ourselves and our whole message. because
exactly.
The whole entire message is to be ourselves, and we all agree that that's the right thing to do.
And at the end of the day, if you don't speak up, change will never happen. So we need to make sure that we are saying something because what's the point of living in a world that has the same problems every day and we're not doing anything to fix them? I feel like that would just be dumb for us because we have a purpose. We're literally named Boys World.
We have a purpose and a platform.
And a
girl.
purpose and a
Yeah.
platform.
And a
Use your
platform.
purpose and a platform.
You
What you
gotta
doing
speak
for?
up.
That got me. It got me.
Yeah, you got fired up. That means we are genuinely passionate. Right there. That's the example.
Okay, that's great. So for my last question, so other than that initial message that brought you guys together through a DM, what's the craziest or unexpected DM or comment that you've received from someone that you really looked up to?
We got a few.
Ariana Grande
Oh my
liked
God,
our thingy.
She liked a post about us.
Yeah.
Billie
Yeah,
Eilish.
and Billie Eilish.
And Billie Eilish.
liked one of our reels.
reels on Instagram, which was insane. I think those were the two that got it.
We love
The two,
Billy.
like biggest.
Yeah.
Armani's mom.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mom.
We just love that. Like just seeing that they're supporting us and like they're artists too, and one day it could be like, oh my gosh, hi, like remember us?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, and like I think Jonah from Why Don't We when we've in during quarantine,
He's so
he found us,
supportive.
and he was supporting us since
Yeah.
like last March. So
Olivia
that's-
Rodrigo
We're friends
too,
practically.
yeah,
and Iris Apatow, which is an
Yeah.
actress. They're very supportive of us, so they're very sweet.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
lot of people that we're just so grateful that we get their support.
They're
Yeah.
so sweet.
Well, thank you. It seems like you have a very bright future ahead of you. I love your music.
Aw,
I'm so
thank
excited.
you.
What's next for you?
Wait,
So nice meeting you. Thank you so much for these questions.
you got met by Ariana and Billy? Sana all!
I was like, oh, I wish. Oh, me too. Me too.
Really?
I
I
wish.
like that.
He's like, I wish.
Oh
It's like
my
a saying.
God.
Sana all.
Thank you for the translation.
Or what's the other translation? I hope all.
I hope all. Sana
There.
all.
All right.
They already know Tagalog.
All right. One more question before we move on to talk about the concert. From Alan. If you wanna, do you want to ask the question yourself, or would you like me to ask the question for you? Right. I'll take that as I'll ask the question. So, as you guys mentioned, TikTok allows you to easily express yourselves and connect with people, but it also opens you to all sorts of comments, criticism. So, how do you deal with that or find balance on social media?
I knew you would get this one.
No, okay. I definitely am working on not letting it get to me personally. But like I said, no, we have each other. So it's great when we get hate. No, it's not great when we get hate. Honestly, it's also kind of good when we get hate because it's like, oh, we're doing something, we're making
Yeah.
people mad.
It can also
But-
humble us as well.
Definitely
You know what I mean?
humbles us.
Oh.
You know, we've gotten stuff on TikTok before, especially TikTok, because you know people are gonna say things. They're behind a screen, and like if anybody could say anything.
Yeah, and TikTok videos go out to people who don't just follow you, so it could
Yeah,
be strangers you stumble upon.
Yeah.
It's not just fans.
Yeah.
They could think we're
And
trash.
We kind of just joke about it and
We
just
joke.
We joke around
and
about
just
it.
say, okay, whatever, you don't know us.
Or like we
come on."
point out the funny ones, like
We
Yeah,
laugh.
we laugh. we laugh with the hate comments. It's hilarious.
Somebody said,
Because some of the comments can be so creative too. So we're like, props to you. If you gonna hate, make it creative.
some are funny.
Yeah.
Like they're so funny.
Yeah.
They're like, I'll listen to this again on mute.
it's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Hilarious.
And definitely, I mean, because of course, with everything that's happening, like another question also from Alan is how important is representation within the group to give young fans someone they can relate with, or see themselves in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in the media, you know, there's just actually
There's a lack of
What?
representation.
there is a lack of
Right.
representation,
There you
right?
go.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I feel like seeing us, you know, okay, sorry, let me
All right,
retrace
let
my
her get her
thoughts. Okay,
steps in.
I'm
Alright.
thinking about me as a little girl looking up to this group of friends, and like they're all different and they're all getting along, and like, you know, there's also the stigma that girls can't get along, and I feel like girls supporting girls is such a good message to relate to young girls, young boys, the youth, you know.
I honestly did not see that enough when I was younger.
No,
Not at all.
I did
I didn't
not.
see it at all,
No.
honestly.
You know what? I was watching old cartoons when I was at home, and I'm furious about
They
what I
can
was
be
seeing.
sexist. They can
Yeah.
be rude.
Like, and it's stereotypical,
Horrible.
and it's trained from a young age, and we don't understand what we're watching. And then you look back and you're like, "What the heck were the media feeding me?"
Yeah.
And now we look around and we see why stuff is messed up because it was from when we were little. And so we're trying to change that narrative for the youth.
100%. And I didn't see diverse groups of friends when I was younger. I
No.
went to a school and I was like the only
Yeah, tell me.
Spanish girl in my class in school for years and years. And I thought, oh, maybe I should look like them and like maybe be that way. So now just being in a friend group that's very diverse, it's important.
Yeah. So with that, I mean, what's your hope? Like, I mean, since you're doing the concert and everything, like, what do you girls hope that you'll be able to, like, I don't know, what message do you want to spread with your concert?
Oh, well, with the concert, I feel like is to have like a lot of fun, you know?
Yeah.
Just like we're performing our EP for the first time. It's our first ever live performance of a whole track list, and it's
Yeah.
Lift
Yeah.
people up.
Bring
Yeah.
us some snacks
And
and sit down
Have
and
some
watch
fun.
it, have fun.
and seeing how like dressed up we are too, I feel like it kind of inspires me, being like, oh my gosh, like I can do this again too one day with the girls when it's like
Yeah.
officially like live and at a
Yeah.
show.
Or like
physically.
or we're at an award show and we're all walking down a carpet or whatever.
It's inspiration for us.
And this is our baby show, you know, like there's so much growing that we're gonna do.
Yeah,
This
a
is our
baby show.
first, So that's
It only gets better from here.
Yeah.
All right, I will just show a quick snippet of the.
Yeah.
Woo woo. The
Hey.
remix.
We're so excited for that.
Yeah, woo! The harmonies.
So can you tell us a little bit about each track in the EP, the story behind each one, like just a quick story behind each one?
Yeah. Maybe one for each person.
Yeah.
I'll just
Oh.
start it. I'll say for girlfriends. Some of us got it tatted because we love it. It's our baby. It's OG girlfriends. But girlfriends is inspired by our friendship and being together, girls supporting girls, and kind of like taking that ownership of like, okay, we're so powerful as a group, and we're amazing, and we're gonna take ownership of that, and we're gonna take
Period.
pride in that. Wingman.
Okay, Wingman released on my birthday. That was the best birthday gift. It was so freaking fun because everybody was dressed up. We were wearing a little corset. Everybody's wearing their own aesthetics, which is the meaning of Wingman. Everybody being their own queen. Everybody owning their own aesthetic, their own individuality. And that's Wingman.
Tiptoe is about somebody freaking sneaking behind your back, doing the ungodly thing. You're like, I literally know what you're doing, like hang it up at this point. But that one's like super chill. It's outlandish. You know, there's a rap in it, has some birds in the background. But that one was like a sitting. Thank you. It was like a left field one, and I think it's really cool, really special. Tiptoe.
Yeah. And then Relapse is about, you know, that same person who was sneaking around your back. We've all had that person, whether it was a friend or relationship or just anyone in your life who's been doing that stuff to you. Relapse is like, wow, I can't get over that person and it's really hard. And no matter what, I just keep going back and toxic cycle. And, you know, it's an emotional ballad and it's just, you know, I can't get over it and I don't know what to do because I don't want to let go.
And then to finish it off, you have gone through all of this stuff, and then you're like, oh wait, I know my worth, and you don't know that you've been touched by an angel, honey, because you just know that you're an angel, and you know that you're amazing, and then you go back to your girls,
and then it's all over again.
And then you go back to your aesthetics, and then they start tripping around,
and then you start going to the
It's just this whole cycle, and then you're all angels to one another, and not just girlfriends.
Come on now.
Yeah, and actually, someone was asking, Annie Ching wanted to ask, like, is the group name Boys World? You did say like boys in the Boys World is best of yourself, but she wanted to ask if like it's kind of a pun on how you all as women are surviving and thriving in a still very quote unquote boys world.
Yeah.
Yes, take it as you will.
I was gonna say that. Like, I feel like when it comes to social media, it's the first conversation that people always ask when they see our name, our username, and it's being like, it's kind of like take it how you want, but also we always will explain ourselves when they think of it as a negative name. But yeah, it's kind of like it is obviously like it's people quote unquote say it's a boys' world, but like living in this world and being thriving women, young women as well, and all like different women's of some of us of color, but yeah, it's amazing. And also boys is just funny because we're a bunch of girls. Ironic.
There's definitely like double meanings to this freaking name, and
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
many.
we explain it differently to different people. So like if it's little kids, sometimes they might not understand like it's a boys world and we're in it, you know, but like to older people or like people who are just more like aware, we might get into the meaning of like, hey, yo, the ironic nature of it. So I feel like it's a really cool name because of that.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. And I mean, especially with what you girls are writing and everything, how did it feel to get songwriting help from Tyler Parks, Gino Barletta, and Lindgren, and Melanie Fontana?
They're talented. I'm gonna just say
so
they're amazing.
The talent is
and
immaculate.
they give two different types of sounds that are both boys' world somehow.
Yeah.
And it's just great.
Yeah, being thrown in a room with them and just seeing how they work and how creative and just talented they are is so fun for us.
Yeah.
And we're just growing.
Talent spews from their pores. I think.
Oh my gosh. Being in the room with Taylor, I still go back to the vlog footage sometimes. I was just looking at Taylor like this
Yeah.
when she was talking. I was like, oh my god, you're like a So
Icon.
They're teaching us a lot for sure.
Mhm.
yeah.
But is there someone that hopefully you want to collaborate in the future? Like Amory was saying earlier, Blackpink.
Oh, that's cool.
That
Girl
was
group and girl
Oh
group.
my gosh, I want to hang out with them.
Yeah, I would
Really
love to
bad.
meet them.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Imagine like Labyrinth.
Ooh,
That
that'd be
would be
fun.
Labyrinth.
Imagine the harmonies.
Yeah.
With like
I
this
just think-
production.
Someone who doesn't sound like Boys World. Someone who's like
Yes.
completely
Who would
like
that be?
out
Cool.
left
Ooh,
field.
a
from
rapper.
Boys- Like rapper. Yeah, a rapper.
Doja Cat,
Boy or
Nicki
girl.
Minaj.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. Shoot. Drake. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Drake. I just wanted to
All right, we have one last question. So, mentioned earlier, like Tyler Parks, who's also known for some of her involvements in recording songs and voices for The Sims. So, would you girls like to record some of your songs in Simlish for The Sims if you ever had the opportunity to?
Have we? None of us. I didn't know this.
You knew that?
Yeah.
What?
Somebody told me about
Well,
it.
I
just
think
wanted
that
to-
would be so cool.
That
Are
I'd
you
love to
kidding?
do that.
I'd
Yeah,
love to do
please
that.
get us in the studio. I will speak Sim.
She does it.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, like I know like so many artists have their like songs in the games with like in Simglish or something.
That is hilarious.
I've never played.
Imagine girlfriends in Sim language.
Is she the voice in the freaking thing, or does she record it?
Maybe she.
She recorded some of the songs and voices for some of the Sims as well.
Wow. I gotta find them. Do my
Yeah,
research
guys.
I
tonight.
feel like I remember this
gotta
now.
find
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it tonight.
Maybe did she post about it?
Well, thanks
No,
for
I
the
don't
knowledge,
think
Nigel.
Yeah,
'cause we
this
learned-
was from me actually from Nylon.
Oh, thank you, May.
There, it's in Sims 4. So now you girls now have to buy Sims 4 and then look for what music she has in there.
I need to write this down.
I just played that the other night.
Awesome.
I
Oh.
literally wrote it down in my notes just now.
And she was also in Sims Park.
What the heck?
Wow.
How do you even get this job?
I would
like-
love this job.
Like how? You sign up for this.
Yeah, it's apparently a reality TV show. The Sims Sparks.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, I did not know this.
I don't remember also if she might have like helped on like that Sims contest because there's actually a reality show also where there were different Sims content creators who were like trying to win some sort of prize, building, creating characters, and all that.
So many like things, so many levels.
Yeah, there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
Now, like different
Eh,
avenues.
Anyway, so is there anyone else that has any questions? Like we have room for like one last question or two more questions before we let go of the girls so that they can have their beauty sleep.
And they're gonna copy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midnight snack.
Coffee.
That coffee.
Yeah. That midnight
Yeah.
snack.
Well,
It's
if there aren't any,
If there aren't any questions,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you
guys.
so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
It was so
before we
nice
go with what message do you girls have for the Philippines and for everyone?
Oh, me? Oh, that's hard.
would you like to say one? in
All
the native?
can we all? Okay, well, I'll always say ingat. Ingat lagi. Take care of yourselves always and love yourself and love everyone around you always.
Oh,
Message from Boys World.
Beautiful.
Can't wait to see you and visit and sing.
Yeah.
for
And
you.
put on a
yes.
show.
You mean the world?
And party.
Yeah. And
Oh.
if you're watching our live show tomorrow, have fun. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Writer. H. Studios.